Hey, it's Bonnie, and today I'll be putting up for download an update to the Loot Randomizer add-on that I uploaded a few months ago. I've added a lot of the new items, blocks, and entities into the Loot Randomizer from the 1.16 update, and let me show you how the add-on works and what I've changed. So whenever you break a block or kill an entity, it changes the loot table, so you'll get a random item. So if I break any of the grass, it gives me a sword, and if I chop down a birch tree, it gives me quartz ore, and oak also gives you a different drop. So this one gives me nether brick walls, and if I place these down and I break them, this one summons in arrows. So there is a chance it's gonna summon in an entity. The only entity it will not spawn in is the Wither and the Ender Dragon. And also the leaves, depending what type of leaves they are, it'll give you a different drop. So if I break the oak leaves, it gives me yellow glazed terracotta. But if I break the birch leaves, these summon in spiders. Also, depending what type of tool you use, it will give you a different drop. So if you use shears on the leaves, it will give you a different drop than if you just break them by hand. Same if you just use silk touch, it will also give you a different drop. So just depending on what type of tool you use on every block, it's going to give you something different. And this is the main difference for the new update, is that now you can break any of these blocks, or there's more than these. It's just a quick example. But now the blocks from the new update, from the 1.16 update, will give you random loot too. So if I break this one gives me beetroot soup, and breaking this one will give me spider eyes, and breaking the respawn anchor will give me a banner, and crying obsidian, this one gives me a netherite helmet. So there is a chance you get any of the new items from breaking any block or dropping any item. And this should work with all the new blocks. If there's any problem, just let me know, or if they're not dropping random loot, let me know, and I will fix it. And the chains gave me arrow of strength. I've also fixed some of the lag that was going on, so it should be less laggy now. And let me show you some more examples. So if I kill this chicken, it gives me nether brick, and if you could also just drop them. You don't actually have to place them down. And this one gave me a dispenser, and this one gave me some blue glazed terracotta. And also, depending on the color, that's also going to give you a different drop. So if there's items with different colors, then it's going to give you a different drop for every color, like wool. See, and this one summoned in some skeleton horses, and the leaves gives me fish. And let me show you how to change the loot tables, because a lot of people didn't really understand how to do that. And the sand gives me heads, and to change the loot table is pretty easy. Just save and quit, or before you load it, you could also change it. So once you're in the main menu, go to whatever world you have it activated on, and then go to behavior packs, then go to the active. So once it's already activated, you click on the add-on, and then you click on this settings wheel, and then here you can change it to whatever loot table you want. Some devices, depending on what type of device, it won't let you go past a certain point. Right now I have 23 different loot tables, but it might only let you choose between a few of them. It might not let you go past a certain point, but it doesn't really matter. Just choose whichever one it does allow you to use. They all work exactly the same way. It's just each one of them is just a different loot table. So if I pick this one, all I have to do is pick it, then just close it, and then go back into the world. So now whenever I break the grass, it gives me some jungle fences, and dirt gives me iron ore. So every time you switch it, so if you want to keep using the same loot table, then just leave it at the same one. But if you want to use a different one, then what you could do is just change it, and that's pretty much it. The download link is going to be in the description. If you have any questions or suggestions, just leave a comment.